Hello, everybody. This is Rex Toothman. I'm doing a project that's from the Fundamentals of Physics with the teacher whose name is Jay Murphy. Today I'm going to do my physics video blog on gravity and how it affects games. The normal things that normally comes from it is how's it going to interpret from real life to that inside a game. Learning what we can learn from how gravity affects us in real life can also affect us, or at least help us for in the game world. For instance, how a bullet flies, how an object is thrown, just jumping off anything, according with people within the game, objects within the game, structures within the game. Everything's going to rely on gravity as opposed to in the game. You can even change gravity going into like whether it's based on the real life on Earth's gravity or whether you're out in space or if you're in water or if you're in anything like that, what's going to affect the people, objects, everything in the game. Gravity is a major thing that you need to learn in order to incorporate and to be able to get it to do exactly what you want it to do. The tests that I did were I set up a system here for measuring to roughly get the same height to drop different objects to see how they reacted, whether it be for the purpose of studying for later. And then I also took this length to then attempt to throw things at about the same force, but with different objects, different weights. First, I had a hand grip, dropped it, and then found out, roughly the timing of it, and then changed it up for something a little bit lighter, a little bit longer at the same time, drop it, and the same result. And last, same thing, different objects, all falling at roughly the same speed, but then you can learn through our equations and everything of how the gravity that's set in our real life setups to why those fall, how they fall, and that no matter what the weight differential is, once stuff falls, it will all fall at the same speed. Next up, I took objects and I tried to give them the same force per object. The only main difference is I'm actually probably exerting different force, but because of the difference of weight and the size of the objects. But all of them still with relatively the same exertion from me for per object. They were going about the same distance, showing that once they, from the angle with the same force, they'll travel the same distance at the same angles and land roughly the same area due to the gravitational pull. The two different formulas that I was using were the acceleration due to gravity that helped with from what's putting on the object to make it fall down based on from the Earth's gravitation. And the other one would be interaction. These are the basic generic formulas that you would want to use for when dealing with gravity and to get you started with your understanding for it to help you out further in games to simulate the different things that you want to simulate and get what you want, whereas still making it familiar to others or being able to change it how you want. And here's all the references for everything. Once again, Rex Toothman for the Fundamentals of Physics, and everyone have a good day.